Hey, how's everybody doing today? Just doing pretty good. I appreciate everybody here today. I'm riding solo. We know Baker, and Baker is with his daughter. Uh, he was having a weekend with his daughter, taking her to um, picking her up for graduation from boot camp, and then he's had an extra 2 days. So I appreciate you, Baker. I appreciate your daughter, the effort. So he's not here today. And my other brother, Justin, he is um, having some family time. Where I definitely understand that, and we respect. Um, so family is everything. We all do know that. So today, again, I'm riding solo. So I want to say I appreciate it. And our guest is having some technical difficulties. James from Bomb Drop, so we're hoping he could pop up anytime pretty soon. So um, you know, but that's it. I have my studio is set up different, like you guys could see. I have it set up. I just move everything around. Hopefully, this way we could get a little bit better. What do you guys think? Well, I say hi to everybody. First was Dave, born bearded. How you doing, sir? And then was Dan from Bearded Death. How you doing, sir? Appreciate you being here. And True North, Chris from True North. How you doing, sir? Thank you. I appreciate you being here, sir. And what's going on, Serge? Thank you, sir. And then Brewer. How you doing, sir? And then we have Slay Bell Mowing. How you doing, sir? And then we have Johnny Bones. How you doing, sir? Appreciate you being here. And then that's it for right now. Um, Appreciate it, man. I wanted to get it a little bit better angle. As you guys could see, I got my stick, the chief mate, and then I have my just an angle. I got something on the works. I got in my room, on the computer room. I have a my brand new 3D printer machine over here. So I had to make room for it. I guess you know, and I got my hats hanging up on the other side. Um, yeah, I'm glad my wife let me, made into my own cave, right? My cave. So I'm blessed about that. Um, but besides that, we just it's been a pretty good weekend overall, pretty decent week. We, you know, I've been a little bit busy, putting a wall. I did a sliding door. Doing some kind of construction stuff. But finally got it done. Now it's just putting it back together. Um, I did something silly. I bought my 3D printing machine and I bought it, put it together, and I forgot to get the film, the plastic to print the stuff. So I had to wait another 2 days to get it. It does happen, unfortunately. Um, so, but yeah, that's much about it. Um, Brother, it's not fun to have a show by yourself. That's for sure. What's up, Louis? Thank you for being here, sir. Um, so yeah, but besides that, you guys have any questions? Anything at all? Hey, brother, if you're not busy and you want to jump in while James pop up, you're more than welcome. Let me know and I'll send you the link. So while we wait for James, I want to pop this up here. Everybody knows about the Bokai beer bottle. So I just post this real here. Um, we so this year, Jacob Jacked Up Leatherwork is doing a better um, belt where he's having all the logos of the branch of the armies, and so what we're trying to do is raise enough money for. I know there's a number. I just can't remember top of my head, but we're trying to raise. He's trying to raise enough money, so he's trying to get military people that work with leather to do their patches themselves, and this would at least help. I think it's six. I think the number is $600. I think this way it will help, even if you have to pay by the leather himself. So I think it's a great cause, and that's why I put it out there because I definitely support it. If you guys do not haven't seen it, the last 2 years belt, they're amazing. This year is even better, and for what I heard, next year is gonna be epic. So yes. And I just want to show something funny. This was Baker playing around on ChatGPT. So I guess he had too much fun on his hand. And then, of course, that's supposed to be me, uh, Justin, and Baker. He made himself oh. How you doing, Dave? Appreciate it. So I think it was pretty cool. I just wanted to show it. And, and again, while we wait, let's I'm also going to show this company discount codes. They're not affiliates; it's just companies that um, as somehow or another, they just give us their a code. So for you guys to have, and in case you guys want to, when you guys order, just save you a little bit of money. So yeah, so there you go. I will post this later on today, and let's see. Hey, can you hear me? Uh,
Man, I still don't hear nothing.
yeah, I can't even see you now. I could hear you, but so yeah. Well, we have the
Yes.
yeah. It was a pretty cool AI. He did a few more that he showed on his show. I thought it was pretty cool. You know, I definitely thought it was pretty cool. Um, of his part. So so yeah, it is. I guess he had a lot of time on his hand while he's at work, but I appreciate it because that looks pretty good. So while we wait, we just Sunday night we have what's the crate with Baker. So it's on Sunday at 8:30. We are definitely gonna, he does a great show. He does have a sponsorship, from uh, Hooked on Phonics, and so definitely pretty good. Yeah, I saw that, man. I was surprised myself. I was surprised myself. That's pretty, yeah, pretty awesome. I never thought I remember a few months ago, for 3 months ago when I was trying to hit 200. So yeah, that is super epic. I'm also hold on. Hey, what's going on, James? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Man, I am still not hearing nothing in here.
Yeah, we could hear you.
I'm not too sure where I'm supposed to paste that link.
You got to paste it on the
Um,
search bar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I'm doing everything on my phone right now, so I don't really have a Safari. I'm an Android guy. Um, I don't really get what link I'd be pasting.
Yeah. I had YouTube for uh almost 4 years, I think, something like that. I have to look real good, but yeah, almost 4 years. Yeah, I just look. I just saw that they sent me a thing about a. It says something about 125, but I think it's more. It's a little bit like 140 on the views. So yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, hopefully he gets in. I appreciate you guys holding on again, and then so Monday, we have the Monday Night Mayhem with Dino, Beer Chief, and myself. And this Sunday, I mean this Monday, we're gonna have it's a member of the band that was at the Buckeye. Um, man, I really can't remember who it is, but he's. I know we've been advertising it left and right. So um, there's gonna be a great show too. And then Thursday, of course, we have.
Got it.
Hey,
Wow.
can you hear me now?
Yes,
All right, all right.
man. I am normally not this technologically illiterate, but I guess
Yeah,
today's the day.
that's all right, man. As long as we got it done, that's the main thing, right? We definitely got it done.
Yeah. Heck
And
yeah.
I was usually I have the other two guys here with me, but they got family plans, so they're not here.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy. Um, so
Yeah.
Jacob, I posted this for you, brother, about um, you know the support, and we definitely appreciate everything you do, Jacob, and we're definitely gonna get you there. So and
Heck yeah.
yep. So man, it happens. Trust me, it's not the first time. I remember when I remember uh yeah, I noticed that too. I guess this one. Yeah, I noticed that one right here, the misprint that said beer cheap. That is funny. um so, so James,
Yes.
welcome to the show. And many happens. Like I
Yeah.
said, I remember when before I switched to Restream, I was just doing the Instagram, and I was having I was having so much problems with it. That's what I decided to come back. Usually, that's why I have the guests come in a little early just for technical difficulties. But it's no big deal.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're here. Um, you know, um,
I was trying to rush a batch of soap before
damn
I
it,
came on.
you
So
can't
I was
do
like,
that. I know that you got to
yeah.
keep it, because you rush that thing. Now that you brought your products up, let me ask you something. How long you lead your because I know your soap has to set and cure, right? That's a process
Yeah.
itself. Is it usually like what, a few weeks, right?
Yeah, 4 weeks to cure. And so that's really just to let all the water seep out of the soap.
Right.
Soap's safe to use about 24 hours after it's made,
Okay.
but yeah.
Right. Well, um, so man, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat. I
Yeah.
You sent me this butter, and I'm gonna tell you how much it's being used, and this is half of it. But actually, I gotta be honest, 3/4 of it is being my wife and my son.
Heck yeah. Oh,
And
sweet.
yeah, this is the passion holler, man. This smells great. She loved it.
Yeah.
So it's a unique. I tried to figure out without looking at the label, see what the scent profile was, and I'm still. I didn't even want it to look. Yes, I figured you told me, but it just like I said, it's kind of on the fruity, mellowing for me. So
Yeah.
it's great.
Sweet, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it's kind of a cologne, like a almost a citrusy
yeah,
cologne thing happening there with a little bit of green notes.
yeah.
Um,
'Cause I
yeah,
do I do smell the citrusy, and then a little bit of woodsy, but like not too powerful woodsy. Right, whatever it is, man. I don't even want to know because it smell really really good. Like I said, my wife loved
nice.
it. Um, she used it every night, and my son, who's 5 years old and autistic, usually he don't let my wife put lotion or cream, and he likes that. For that he smell it and he
Really?
wants to put it on his body. Yes, sir. So
Yeah, nice.
yeah.
That's good to hear.
So and then today I got this one. The
Yeah, the Dune Goblin.
Yep, I got that
Yeah,
one on. Um, this is a
that
lot more
one's that one's
strong.
really popular lately,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
know
good one.
it's a good scent. It's a really good cologne. It's a really good cologne on it, man. But it's hard, man. I went to your website because I had a full size bottle on it, and unfortunately, I say this unfortunately because my son, if I don't put him up right away, I used it twice and he broke the bottle, so my bathroom smells just
Oh
like it.
no.
So,
Okay.
but I went through your website because I wanted to order another one, and actually I was thinking about ordering this one. The same with the cream, the
Yeah.
passion holler. Anyways, it is hard to just pick something from your scent profiles. You got so many, and you
Yeah.
got it's great graphics on it for sure. So
Yeah. I feel like that is it's kind of a double-edged sword, you know what I mean? Like if you offer too much stuff, it's almost confusing for people, but if you don't offer enough, people feel limited in your selection. So,
right,
um, right now with our seasonal scents, we're at like 88 cents
woo,
available on the
yeah,
website. So, I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean, it's hard to choose. I mean, there's multiple apples, there's,
right,
different ones. I've tried to break them up into collections of like tobacco or cologne or
right,
whatever, so people can kind of go towards the type of scent that they want and then look for it. But yeah, it's a lot of clicking.
right.
So
You have some collaborations. So I'm a fellow renegade, and I know
okay.
you got some few collaborations with a few with a renegade.
Yeah, we did Smogberry.
Yeah,
He reached out, sent out a few different scent notes, and the collaborations I've been doing, they're slightly different. Like normally, I think people do like they send back scents back and forth and kind of get something that's I guess more established with the individual that they're collaborating with. But
right,
um, for me, anyways, the way I've been doing is someone just kind of hits me up and says, I'm looking for this type of scent. Here's the scent notes. And then I just kind of mess around with it on my free time, do a little artwork, and then say it's a collaboration. I was inspired by their scent notes, more or less. But yeah, he ended up really loving that scent. It's got like a really nice berry that really pops, but there's like an industrial base note happening there, a little
right,
oily, a little grimy. So,
right. So let me ask you this. You said that you have some new drops coming that you just did for the fall. You want to? I mean,
yeah.
this is your floor right now. Let's talk about them. You know.
Yeah. You know, I was. This is kind of a fall slash winter drop. I really don't like doing the monthly drops where someone
Right.
has a limited time to get a scent. Feel like that's really forcing customers into buying something, even if they're not like financially ready to buy it right then, right? So I feel like giving them 3 or 4 months on a seasonal scent collection
Right.
is a little bit better for our limiteds. But yeah, we dropped 8 limited scents or seasonal scents, and I kind of try to do a little bit more mix of the season. I have like a fruit cake scent
Right.
going on. Um, we have a peppermint. We have a Christmas tree type scent, and then we
Right.
also have like a caramely trick or treat scent. I've got like a grave type scent. It's a little bit of apple, but a lot more of those dirt notes that a lot of people like. You know what I mean? A
Right.
little bit of muskiest, and then yeah, what else do we have going on for that? Oh yeah, we do have a pumpkin scent. That's Gordo, and
Right.
it's got a little bit more of a ginger or a gingerbread base, so it's a little bit more dark and
Right.
um, less pumpkin spicy. You know,
Okay.
so.
So we have a couple questions. Can you see the chat
Yeah.
at all or no?
I cannot. You know what? Now I think I can if I click on this message board.
Okay. So we have a couple questions. We have one from True North Chris, and he goes, "Is that James from Scent and Venture?"
Hey, what's up, Chris? Yes, it is. It is me from it's James Showers, cleanest name in the biz, and you're not on the Scent Adventure today, but yes, it's James from the Scent Adventure. You know what? I never got a chance to review True North stuff. He was kind of in and out, and then I haven't really stopped reviewing things. Well, I kind of. I'm on pause,
Right.
but yeah, he was
And then
definitely on my list.
we have another question, and it's from Louis H. And that question is, he wants to know how is the beer oil, beer butter, and beer balm. I don't remember if you got balm. I know the butter and the oil is good.
We do not have a balm yet. I am working on some. I'm also trying to formulate a liquid butter. I've noticed that's kind of popular. A lot of people, instead of getting an oil and a butter and a cologne, you just get the liquid butter and a cologne, and you're kind of
Right.
set, right?
Right.
So,
So
but yeah, the oils to be honest, I really like the balanced blend that we have. It's got a little less of the bird oils in there, and I feel like you're going to get a really nice mix of the other exotic oils in there, the bilberry and the cacao oil and stuff. But for those bird oil lovers, we do have the dead bird blend, and that's
right.
going to get 60% mix of ostrich and emu with our other um,
Right.
exotic oils that we have in the balance blend.
All right. So and the same Louis H got a question. Um, do you have beer watching conditioner on your site?
Yes, yes, we do have beard wash. We do have conditioner. We also have a leave-in conditioner.
Right.
Um, you know, if you need it, we also have body wash, hair shampoo, conditioner, a really good face wash. A few things for maybe your female friends, and lotions and some sugar scrubs as well.
Right.
So.
Hey, is your watch a daily? Your beer watch is it a daily or a stripping?
It's a daily. We did have one that's a little bit more on the stripping side, but we haven't really released it as a stripper yet. So the one that we have on the site is a daily wash. You can
Okay.
use it every day without taking too many of your oils out.
All right. Do you have it in different scents or just uh on Senate?
Yep. All of our products are offered in all 88 cents that we offer. So
Okay.
right now, our soaps, like you'd mentioned, they take about 4 weeks to cure. So I am really far behind on our soaps, but all of our other products you can get in any of our scents.
Right.
So,
Okay. Um. So I know you mentioned the bird oil. and you also mentioned so you have three different blends, right?
We have two blends right now, just the Balance blend and the Dead Bird blend.
The peppermint,
I
okay.
am working on a blend that's going to be no bird oil and something a little bit more on the economy side. You
Mhm.
know, not everyone wants to spend $20 on a beard oil, but at the same time, I don't feel like someone who wants to spend $10 on a beard oil should be stuck with some of those really basic
Okay.
generic blends that are out there for that price. So we'll see. We'll
So
see what we can do.
the $20 that you just said, $20 for the oil, is that the bird blend or that's the the balance?
I'm just throwing in an average out there. Really, the Balance blend is 18, and then for $22 you can get the Dead Bird blend. You upgrade it. So yeah, 20 was kind of right down the
Yeah.
middle.
And 22
So
is about the yeah, 22 something
yeah,
is about the average for the, emu or ostrich
yeah.
blend. So yeah. What about your soaps? I know that I mean I have been interested on their soap. I mean I had tried some of your soap. And is is it just body soap or is are you thinking about doing some beer soap too?
You could use this soap in your beard if you wanted to. We don't have anything that's formulated specifically for the beard. We are working on some shampoo bars and some conditioners,
Right.
but the way I've formulated our soap, so like when you're making soap, you're mixing the oils and the fats with lye, and
Right.
that's gonna saponify all those fats. So we have saponified oils of like olive, palm, uh, castor and coconut, and we also have tallow in there. But then we have some unsaponified ingredients in there as well, which is going to be beer, honey, oatmeal, buttermilk, and clay. Once
Right.
that's going to do is give you that good like post shower feel. You know what I mean? Get that
Right.
skin feeling real nice. You don't want to be too dried out from soap,
Right.
you know.
Right. No, no.
So,
And and that's like I said, one of the soap that I tried from you, they have the I say like creamy feeling on it. It don't leave you the. It's not too harsh on your skin. So
yeah,
it feels really good. Like I said, I definitely enjoyed it. So um,
thanks.
man, and your stickers, them stickers are like I say, I love stickers as you can see, but your stickers, the
Yeah,
graphic on the stickers are pretty cool. Um, I've been
thank you.
working. I've been working on. I'm moving my studio around, so I have a whole bunch of stickers I got to put up that I have not yet, um, and probably start working on the new wall. But it's I
Nice.
like. I don't know why I enjoy the stickers and the notes from the customers, the cards. It's just all of them say, it's just something special, right? So
Yeah,
it just
heck
put a
yeah.
note on it. So um, so
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people like those stickers, to be honest. People have been asking Jess to be able to purchase the stickers, and my wife's been adding them in the sample sizes. So
right.
I don't know if everyone knows that they are stickers or not, but
Yeah, yeah. I saw that.
yeah,
I saw that on the sample, and then also you got
yeah,
cologne too, because I have that. I usually not a cologne guy. I try once in a while I put it on, but I tried the cologne today, the one I got from you, and it's it is pretty strong. It is
is
definitely
it
pretty
potent?
strong. Yeah,
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 good.
it is.
Yeah, colognes are kind of interesting because American culture has colognes being male and
Right,
perfumes being female, but really those are actually just like concentrations.
right,
So like a cologne would be like a 10 or 15% concentration, and then you get to the perfume and the eau de parfums, and they slowly start going up in concentrations.
right,
Our perfumes are actually a parfum concentration at 40 to
right,
50%, but I don't list it on there because I feel like it's confusing because most people are just looking for a cologne, and if I put
right,
parfum, I feel like it gets kind of confusing. But yeah, yeah, they're a little bit they're juiced up.
right. Yeah. Um, I mean, they smell pretty good. Like I have had some colognes before. I put them on, and then you get that kick of the alcohol up front, right?
Yeah.
And this one didn't do that. Like I said, when I put it on, it was you get this, you get it's a strong scent, but it's not like the alcohol up front. So
Yeah.
it wasn't as bad. Like I said, I don't use cologne that much all the time because it's hard to find the one that is not real powerful on the alcohol base, right? So
Yeah.
that. So I'm gonna ask you this. I ask everybody this. With I know you got a lot of scent profiles and a lot of scents that you work with, but do you have one that is your favorite one, your favorite scent?
Wow. To be honest, that poison holler is actually one of my more favorite scents. That
Right,
one I sent out to you there. I'm actually really enjoying Gordo right now. I actually
right,
feel like I'm gonna keep it a part of the main line just because I think it's kind of a fun scent. Um, Let me think. You know what? I kind of go. It's like a roller coaster. I'm going up and down with like what I like and dislike
right.
sometimes. Especially having so many. Um, I was into nostalgic recall for a while, and
Okay,
I don't know. That one just kind of reminds me of like you're like your first aftershave or you get when you're in high school or something.
right.
I don't want to say it's exactly cheap, but it's I don't know.
Yeah,
It's nostalgic memory going on with
yeah,
that. It almost
yeah.
reminds me of like an
Nostalgia.
old OG
Right.
Old Spice or something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Like there was one company that had a bar of soap that he made. It was um, I think it was that old Rygar. And for me, it
yeah.
brought memories because it was, it reminded me of back in the day, my grandfather and stuff like that. So we have another question from Sarge. He goes, will there be any drops closer to Christmas?
Yep. There will be some more seasonals coming closer to Christmas. I have like a snow type scent that I'm working on,
Okay.
and a few other Christmas vibed scents. I'm not too sure what exactly will drop for that. I'm always working on that. I have like this is how I do it. I have like a bunch of different scent creations, and
Right.
then I take them and I smell them, and then I can have my wife smell them and just basically say yes or no. And
Right.
if they get the yes, they go in the yes box. And we have about 30 in the yes box right now. So it's all about naming them and putting a graphic to them.
Right.
So this is the overall goal, I guess, is right now I'd like to have at least 100 mainline cents and then be able to offer seasonal drops every couple
Right.
months, something that, like I said, lasts for 3 or 4 months so people have time to actually purchase it without,
Right.
putting too much strain on them. But that would be the idea. And then if I can catch up with all my soaps, and we have a shave line coming, and the deos are super close. So if I can get caught up on all that stuff, then we will continue adding to the main line.
Right.
Um, I know it gets a little hectic, and I know it is a little confusing. I'm going to try to figure out a way to organize it a little bit better on the site.
Right.
But for me, anyways, a lot of the times I'll go to you know different companies, and they'll have like 1 or 2 cents that I like, and then
Right.
stuff that just doesn't sound good. And I know 100 cents sounds pretty crazy, but I figure you're gonna at least find one in there if you're willing to dig through the scent
Right.
profile. So
I do got
um,
to give you this. At least you offer on your site, you offer a spot for the same profiles, so you could just hit it and
yeah,
go through it. Uh, but I mean, you say 100, you are 80. You're like almost three quarters there, brother. You know.
yeah.
So
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 yeah.
the other question I have for you is, what is which one of which one was your first scent that you ever made and that you sold?
Okay. So there's a few different ways I can answer this question. We could just talk about. bomb drop, current bomb drop,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that would probably be black fog.
okay,
We set up about 10 cents that we put the pictures to and really kind of focused on, and then
right,
we started kind of adding from there. But
yeah,
bomb drops had a few different facelifts. So I've had another scent which was atomic grape on our last rebranding
right,
before we rebranded. So that was probably my first right there that I enjoyed, and I know a lot of other people asked for it to come back, but
right.
you know,
And have I know they? I mean, this question I know they have to be. Which one is? I know you have one that you like, you didn't like, and have you gone back to it and just trying to fix it?
yeah. Like I was talking about, like that's the sense that we've either created or have had. Like I said, we'll put them in a yes box or a no box.
Right,
Sometimes we'll come back to those no boxes, check them out again, and I don't know if it's just they've had time to mancerate
right,
or my scent palette has changed, but I'll revisit something and I'll like it. Or sometimes there's actually scents that I don't care for, but I can appreciate what's going on there.
right,
Like you say, zombie blood, right? I'm not a really big fan of incense or even dragon blood type scents, and
right,
that's one that I created. I think it smells good, but I still it's not one that I'd I'd ever like wear or use. But
right.
I can appreciate the notes that make it what it is. So
Okay.
um,
So let me ask you another question towards that. Have have it been one that you didn't think it would be popular, but then it keeps coming back? One that you like, why people like it? Why they like it, but it's they like it, and you really don't want to keep making it, but people want it back. So
yes, okay. So one of the collabs, the first collab, and it's with Scott Conway. I think I had his
yeah,
name right.
Conway,
He's
yeah,
in the
Conway.
yeah. Um, and he likes some very extreme scents. He like
Yes, he does.
let's
He does
let's
some
just say it like
powerful
that.
ones.
He
Yeah,
likes he likes them loud, and
right,
so he wanted a Nog Champa with honey type scent,
right,
and so I made him one. And like I said, I have a lot of different fragrance oils. I just sometimes I buy them at random, things I like and
right,
dislike, and I pulled a fragrance out that I added to that, and I'll be honest with you, it's too expensive. I just thought, I shouldn't have added it, to be honest.
right,
I was like, it's one I had. I was like, oh, I'll just mess around. I don't know. I didn't really think it was going to be added to our lineup. I was just making him a custom for himself. And I don't like that scent. I don't like. I do not. It's called a. Which one is this one called? It's space aged, space
okay.
age, and it smells like an old grandpa. And I don't know what it is. It's just not my scent. It smells like mothballs and old grandpas. And I'm like, okay. And I sent it to him. I don't know why. I was like, whatever, here, try this out. And he
Right.
loved it. So I'm okay. That's your scent. And I had a sample of it and I gave it to a guy at work and I was like, here, you can have some of this. It smells like an old grandpa or something. He came in there, I love that scent. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then
Yeah,
everyone that's bought that or have gotten a sample of that have come back and gotten it. I'm like, man, I mean, I don't know what you guys are smelling in there. I'm missing it. I don't know.
right.
But
So let
it's really, it's not always about me. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I feel like it's about the customers. If they like it, we're going to keep offering it.
Yeah. I mean, you're
So,
right. They if they like it, you got to keep it out.
yeah.
My so my scent that I don't like is uh lemongrass. I don't like lemongrass. I just, for whatever reason, I don't like it. But I had one before from another
Yeah.
company. It was mixed with something else, and it was right on point. I didn't even know it had lemongrass on it until after I read the label, and then I called him. I
Yeah.
was like, "Man, he goes, yeah, we just mix it with this, and it was great. Um, I just I don't like lemongrass. That's it. I
Yeah,
just don't.
I hear
I
you.
didn't.
Some of those are very polarizing scents.
Yeah,
That and pine. Pine's another one where it's like it's a fine line between a nice woody pine
right.
and a cleaner floor cleaner. You know what I mean? There's like a very thin line in the pine section for me. I feel
Yeah,
like
I used
so.
to. I had another one. It was. But I didn't used to like patchouli, and then um, with a lot of these new companies and some of the companies, not new, but some of the regular companies, the way they're mixing things up is it, now I got a few patchouli ones, but it's because they're mixed right.
Yeah,
You know,
I think a lot of people are afraid of patchouli because they've either smelt it on somebody that they
right?
didn't enjoy the whole mixture, or they've always just it just has this like stigma about that scent. But if it's done right, yeah, you don't really notice it, and it makes for a nice base, and
Yeah,
patchouli actually lasts quite a long time too.
it
So
does.
that's one of those scents that, like, if you can get that to anchor a few of the other scent
Right.
notes, then you really have something that's gonna like stick around for a while
Yeah.
too.
So Antonio Mejias, he said, "Hey brother, Monday I will receive my first bomb drop order here in Mexico City. Can't wait to try his products."
Heck
So
yeah, man. I'm
yeah, that right
stoked.
on.
Yeah. looking
What's going
looking
on,
forward to
Put?
the feedback.
Yeah, what's going on, Put? 30J Spray, how you doing, sir? So yeah, it's man, that's good. Let me ask you this: so how long you been in business with 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 bomb drop?
Bomb drop. So I actually started this in like 2022. So what is that? Where are we at? 3 years, 2 years,
3 years.
something
Three
like
years.
that. Yeah, and it was a very slow go because I had to learn how to navigate the
Right.
website, figure out what products, and at that time I was really just kind of focused more on soap. I've been in
Okay.
the soap community for quite a while, doing reviews and whatnot. So I really kind of focused on soap first, and the last 3 months of this year is when we did like a rebrand and started offering the
Okay.
beard products and more shampoos and added more product lineup. So
Okay.
yeah.
So I will ask this question: why would you say to somebody that wants to start a brand new company, a beer oil company? What would be your advice?
The advice really, man, for one, there's a lot of people doing it right now too, right? You
Right.
notice a lot of people are getting into it. It's fairly easy to look up fragrance oil companies and find a quick mixture of even like a beard oil premix. You know what I mean? You can pick that up and do it. If this is something you're actually wanting to do, I'd say go for it. At least try it out. Um, if you set it all up and you expect people just to come and start buying from you, that's probably not going to happen. It's
Right.
going to take you a little bit of time to get your name out there. You might even have to offer a few discounts to get people to try some of your stuff being new, because like I said, there's quite a bit of people that are coming out with their own brands, and
Right.
a lot of these people are already familiarized in the community. People know them. People are there to support them. So if you're coming in this community, especially new and trying to come into the beard game, it's going to take you a minute. So, but if you're trying to do it, go for it. Just slow and steady wins the race, and
Right.
hopefully you're in it because you actually enjoy providing products, and it's not just a side hustle. You're trying to make a little
Right.
money on people. Like I said, I've been doing the reviews for a long time, and as much as you do a business to make money, I absolutely love body care products and scents, and this is just something that I really want to keep it. Like right now, it's still kind of a hobby to me. I know it's slightly coming into the realm of being work, but
Right.
I love it. I still love it, and I want to keep doing that. So as soon as it starts becoming work, maybe we'll reevaluate the situation here.
Right,
But
right, right,
yeah, if you're wanting to get into it, hopefully you're getting into it because you love it. We
yeah,
don't need a bunch of companies out here trying to steal people's dollars. I know there's a lot of companies out here that are really putting a lot of time and effort and craft into
right.
what's going on. A lot of these small batches. So
Yep. And you, I know about this because you, like I said, we both part of the Texas Corral, um, on Friday, and but I know that your wife helped you quite a bit on the oils too, right?
oh yeah. I was actually, you know what? She's in the other room. I was going to call her in here. Without my wife, Bomb Drop wouldn't exist. I'll just
Right,
put it that way. I do all the formulations. Like I spent a lot of time putting together the mix for the beard oils, putting together, the beard butter mix, figuring out what's going on there. I make and pour all the soaps. So I was saying I was trying to get a trying to get a pour in before we came here. I got him sitting right next to me. So, um, but yeah, during the day, I work. I do construction, so I work about 60 hours a week
right,
in construction, and there'd just be no way that I could keep up with orders. So I don't want to say luckily she's home,
right,
because when we're out in Kansas right now, we were in Washington, and both of us did have full time jobs, but out here in Kansas, it's not as easy for her to find jobs in her field. So
right.
this just kind of worked out pretty good, and she's available to take care of everything. But yeah, if you place an order with us, she's going to be the one that's going to get the order and say it's a
Right.
beard oil and it's a butter. She's going to mix up your beard oil right there, put a label on it. She's going to make your butter and stuff. So everything's kind of made to order right now, other than
Okay.
the soaps that need to
Right.
cure.
So 30 J Spray have a question. He goes, well, it's kind of like a question. But he goes, I've been thinking about trying. He goes, do not know where to start. I stay on the lane of good, good and looks, smelling good stuff. So, what would
Okay.
you recommend for somebody like that? Right.
Okay. Yeah, like we talked about, there's so many scents. Like, where do you even start, right? If you go to the main page, the front page there, and you start scrolling down, I do have all the scents separated into different categories, and there will be like a cologne type section. So if you're just looking for like cologne smells, that's what I'm assuming you're looking for there, Jay. With something that just smells good, you're going to find something right there that's really going to pop and have a cologne feel to it. If you're looking for a certain scent note, I'd say click on the scent profile page and
Right.
start going through everything, which is kind of a tedious task. But if there is a note, maybe you're looking for like a tobacco or a fruit or something, you will find a section that's separated for fruit,
Right.
tobacco, barbershop, stuff like that. So, and
So
the other deal is we do offer sample
that's
sizes,
what I was going to ask
and
you. This is a
yeah,
sample. I mean, that's a pretty good sample
yeah,
right there. I on my
yeah,
beer, um, I could use it 3 times. So, and I use
yep.
quite a bit sometimes. That was my other question. Do you offer a package of samples, or you just offer separate them?
You know what? They're offered separate right now. I've gotten the question about doing packs. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do that. Do I do like a full 80 cent pack and then um, or do I just offer like pick 10 or something?
Or yeah,
I
10 or 5. Yeah,
Yeah, we were doing buy four get one free, mix and match, but I think my wife changed that to just the spray colognes or buy
right,
four get one free right now, which makes the most sense because it's the most affordable option if you want to try 5 different scents. I'd suggest getting a few sprays,
right.
figuring out one of those 5 you're gonna like, and then you can come back and use a
Right.
discount code on getting some full
Um,
products.
Serge said that he's recently got toxic pine oil and butter. He says very nice. Put
Awesome.
El Put said, I believe my order will arrive on Monday. And then Jay said 5 or 10 samples. So now let me ask you this, because I mean, I guess what is a what the sample goes for?
That beard oil sample, I think we have it listed on the site for like $5.
Okay,
I think maybe $6 if you get the dead bird blend. We also have soap samples. Soap samples are kind of difficult because it depends on what we have in stock. But we always have the colognes. I believe there's lotion and there's also shampoo. I'll look into trying to get the beard wash offered.
the
I
samples.
if I'm being honest, it's a pain in the butt to put the shampoo in the
Yeah,
little thing. So I don't think my wife's made the listing yet because she's just
right.
like doesn't want to
I
deal with it.
definitely,
So she's like,
I
"Oh yeah, I'll
definitely
deal with
agree.
that later." So it's on the back burner. But yeah,
So, another question again. I
yeah.
mean, it's a good question because a lot of people either have not looked or even if they're driving, um, the shampoo, the beard shampoo and conditioner, how many ounces and what's the price?
Right now we have like a 3.5/4 ounce. It's
Okay,
mainly in the 4 ounce range. I think we're gonna try to upgrade that because a lot of people want the bigger size.
right. Yeah,
I was trying to do the 4 ounces because I figured people would want more scents instead of
right,
buying 8 ounces of a scent and you not like it or
right,
something.
right.
But I believe, you know what? I don't even know what we have it on the website for. I think it's like $7 or something,
Okay.
$6 or $7 for the
Yeah,
4 ounce.
I also know that your bars of soap, I do believe it's about the same price, seven something like that. In
We
the
have
4 ounce
them at
bar.
850, I believe, right now. They're 6 ounce bar soap, and then we do have an X blend that I make once in a while. It's difficult to make, and it's kind of
Right.
expensive. But that one's like $10.50 if they're
Okay.
available. We do have a few like discount soaps, ones that we've had for a while, or since it just didn't work out. And there's like a
Right.
clearance section. You could probably find them for like $4 or $5 in there
Right.
if you want.
Yeah, I think Serge said it was 750. I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. Um,
Okay, there we go. 750.
yeah, yeah. So I'm curious about the soap that you're making. What is the scent profile on that soap that you just made before we got to the show?
Oh, the ones we just made. Okay,
Yeah.
so I made 6 different loaves really quick. We got Gordo.
Right.
I did the new peppermint blaster. Let me see what else we got here.
Gordo is
We
a
have,
pumpkin one, right?
yeah, it's a pumpkin and gingerbread.
Yeah, that's
Um, we did our grave keeper, and that's going to be like that mossy, wet soil and old apple type scent. It's pretty good for being a
right.
yeah. If you like those, if you like the smell of a gravestone, you might like
Hey,
that.
I do. I was looking at that Gordo because when it's gingerbread, yeah, it just
Yeah,
got me just thinking out. It was good, so I'm thinking about ordering that one for sure, and a few other ones that I saw for the wife. Because I can't just order beer oil and beer products for me. I got to order what she wants too. So to keep her happy. Hey Baker.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
so we have the car diffusers too. You know what I mean? Like always get something for a ride. Hey, I got this
Right.
for your car. Pop it in there.
Right.
And with our car diffusers, with the same thing as with the perfumes, we actually put them at like almost a 40% concentration.
Okay.
They last quite a while, and I notice if you take your car diffuser and just flip it upside down for a second, and when you flip
Right.
it back over, there's like a rope that goes in there. You just pull that rope to the side, and boom, your whole car will just be smelling so
Okay.
good. But like for your wife and your kid, they might like soggy cereal or
Right.
like the melted rainbow, something
Okay.
like that. You got your like Skittles and your Fruit Loops type
Right.
scents.
Yeah, that's what. So I was looking. I saw the Gordo, and I was thinking about that one, and then I was looking for some other ones, but um, I got some right down, and I got to have her look because. But yeah, 750. I didn't know the size of it. I actually thought it was a 4 ounce bar or so, but
Yeah.
it's you said six, so
Yep.
really good.
6 ounces. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Um, so we anything else that you? I mean, we already covered the soap, uh, cologne, the car diffusers, the borders. Um, you also offer something for the ladies on the border side, right? Like a body. Um,
Yeah, yeah. We have right now we have a lotion. We also have a skin cream. We have sugar scrubs. Um, like I said, the face washes. A lot of people really love the face washes. A lot of ladies really love those. Um, we also have well, we have a few other things coming here pretty soon. We have a body oil, body hair oil coming
okay.
here pretty soon. We also have a roll on fragrance we're working on, and yeah, a few other little things on the side. But
So
we
that's
do
what I
have
was
a
going to ask
theme.
you.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was going to ask
Go
you.
ahead.
Because I thought I heard you say that are you working on deodorant too? Is that something that
Yeah, yep. I am working on deodorant, and I'm kind of sad about it, to be honest. Man, it's been a roller coaster. I've been so close. The formula is great. The formula is
right?
great. Like I said, I work 10-hour days on a construction job. It gets super hot in there, 90 degrees plus or whatever. It's worked wonderful for me. It's getting the texture right. So I've either making it to where it's a little too hard, and which is fine for me because if you like keep it to your armpit for a second,
Right.
it'll warm up and it'll work. But I feel like that might be slightly a nuisance for the customer. And then so I try to reformulate, and now everything's too soft.
Too
So
soft.
I'm
Yeah.
like trying to find this fine line between the butter mixture and the wax,
Right.
and yeah. So, but yeah, it's almost there. It's almost there. Yeah.
So let me. I know we on the beginning part we touched on the butter, but what's the ingredients on your butter?
Oh yeah, the butter, we take our balanced blend and we mix that. It's going to be our oil base that we're adding to our butters. And then we have six different butters in this butter blend. We have mango, shea, saw butter, cocoa butter, cucumber butter, and then some butter I can't pronounce. It's like Cayenne Puanga or something.
Right.
It's like it's a little smoother butter, but yeah. So it's a six butter blend, and then it's mixed with our balanced beard oil blend.
No brewer. I'm not using no filter. And thank you, Baker. I appreciate it. I wish you were here, but I understand why you're not here. Yeah. You see all the love I get from the community, man. But I love these guys. What can I say? Um,
Yeah.
and when I interrupt you early, sorry about that. I know you were talking about the female. You were working on something on female
Oh
side, right?
yeah. Oh yeah. I have a little section there for like female scents, and to be honest, like most of the scents on the site are gender neutral. I'd
Right.
say, right? Like anyone, if they want to smell like whatever it says it smells like, they can smell like that. But I have a section set up that's like feminine, more feminine scent. So if you're looking for something, for your girlfriend or your wife or something, you could
Right.
probably pick one of those out, and it's more feminine leaning. Right? Like you could probably pick some of the other ones out, and they'd enjoy them. But if you're just strictly looking for a female scent, we at least have that section there too.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, your website is there's a lot of stuff in your website, but it is great graphics. It give you all the information in there, um, and I do appreciate it. I mean, you can go to the site, search for the profile, and then you go from there and you find the stuff that you need. So I
Yeah,
definitely I enjoy that, and it's easy to it's easy to, even though you got 80 to choose from, it's pretty easy to navigate. You know, so
yeah. Yeah, if you're looking just by scent, you just cruise the front page. If you
right,
want to look by product, like you're saying, if you go to the menu and you just click beard oil, every scent that's offered will come up as that beard oil.
right,
Um, it takes a little extra work to do that for the website, to be honest, but I think it's worth it. Like maybe it'd be easier if it was just, you go to the cent and then you can click all the different products that are
Right.
available with that 1 cent. But I feel like it feels like it flows a little better for us this way.
Well, I
And I
mean,
know 30J Spray was asking about a tortilla cent.
yeah,
When you say tortillas,
yeah,
I'll try,
tortilla.
man. I'll try getting you one. I
Hey,
know he's just messing
maybe
around, but
maybe he gets lucky because he's always asking for a collaboration.
oh yeah, man, I'll get that. I'll get a quesadilla scent happening for you.
Yeah. So
Some verde sauce, a little dip in there.
yeah,
It's pretty
you
good.
never know, man. You definitely never know. You might got something.
Yeah.
Um. So I mean, we already talked about the stuff that you have coming up. Um. You know, we talk about new stuff coming up. The new drops. When is the new drops coming?
The one right now, for those 8 cents, they're available on the website right now.
Okay.
And then we've been trying to do them every first of the month.
Okay.
We've been adding, I don't know, around 10 cents every month right now. We might try to slow it up, just like I said, so we hit that 100 mark because I'm trying to catch up in the soap making.
Right.
Um, yeah, I just can't. To be honest, I can't keep up. There's a certain scents that I make, and like as soon as I make them and they're listed on the site, they are gone. So we've changed how we're making our soaps. We're making like one batch of soap would make 6 loaves, like small loaves, and those each loaves would get eight soaps. So now what we're doing is one batch is going to make one big slab of soap, and you
Right.
get about 48 soaps out of that. So um, you get more of the 1 cent, which is good because like I said, by the time I get something stocked and I'm moving on to the next scent, the one's already sold out, and I'm like constantly chasing uh,
Right.
soaps. So
Yep.
a good problem to have. Good problem to have, but yeah, trying to
Yep.
catch up.
How you doing, Santa Tom? Appreciate you being here, sir. Um, yeah, yeah, that's right, Baker. Jay's always trying to get recognized, and Jay said, "I never asked for a collaboration. If a company wants a 30J spray sendo, hit me up." 30J spray, you're something else. Uh, so it is like I said, is have you got good feedbacks from this community since you started?
Yeah, we've gotten pretty good feedback since we started. You know what I mean? It's been really great to see people enjoy the products, enjoy the scents. People letting us know that. I mean, man, we've made it into some people's like top five. It's been
Right,
really cool to be mentioned amongst a lot of these other really great companies that I've been watching over the years. So
right.
it's pretty humbling to be honest. But yeah, it's really good feedback. Once in a while you do, you get somebody that has an issue with some stuff, but like as much as that, it's never good to hear bad news.
Right.
Bad reviews are good reviews because
That is
that's how you're going to learn what's wrong with your
right,
product. If somebody has an issue with a beard oil or a butter and they just say, "Hey, this thing sucks," and they throw it away, and they never come back.
right,
That's worse than them coming and saying, "Hey, this sucked."
right,
And then I can at least make it right. Hey, let me send you out another one. Why did it suck? Do we need to change something here?
right.
Let me take care of that for you or something.
Yeah.
But
So when I
yeah,
do my reviews, if I have something that I think it could be improved, I prefer reaching out. To be honest, I prefer reaching out to the company because I learned this from Beard Achieve, that you always give them the first shot of fixing it. Now, if they don't do nothing about it or they don't want to do nothing about it, after then, either you have the choice of doing
yeah,
the review and putting it in there or not do the review at all. And but yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Serge, Serge said, if you're not winning, you're learning. I agree with that, Serge. You always have to be learning because, you have to be out there catching everything you can from this person to that person, trying to learn as much as you can because we don't have all the answers. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and so I used to drive trucks. I drove trucks for 23 years. And my philosophy on the truck situation was the moment you stop learning, you better hang up the keys because you always learn. You always be on the learning. You know, you just never stop learning. So I
Yep.
definitely agree with that. So,
Heck
but
yeah.
anything else? Anything um, anything? 30 J Express say anything with fuel diesel.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess I could tell you about some scents that are in development, I guess.
That'd be
Let's
great.
say. All right. Check this one out. This is a little weird.
Right.
Okay. Stick with me here. Pickled red hairs.
Okay.
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 All right. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. It keeps going from the in yes box to the no
Right.
box and then yes box. So it was like almost released. But yeah, if you know what a red hair smells like, that's what
No,
this smells like. Oh, you don't? Oh,
not at all. Not at all.
okay. Um, I guess I'm talking about marijuana red hairs.
Right.
Like, you know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
okay. Um, so it has a certain tinge to it. Uh, this one smells like it's pickled. I know
Okay.
that's kind of interesting. I don't know how I came upon this scent. It was just kind of weird, and then I was like, to be honest, I was gonna discard it. It was like a creation that was like, ah. Then I was like, wait, smell. It kind of smells like red pickled red hairs. I don't know why. So yeah, it's
Now,
kind of a weird scent that I'm messing with here. I don't
now
know
you got
exactly
me
what I'm gonna do with
interested.
it yet.
Now you got me interested on it. I know my wife loves that because I have a few companies that use cannabis, and
Yeah,
I enjoy it. Like I said, I myself I don't smoke because the type of work that I do, but I enjoy the smell, the scent on it. And I know
yeah.
there's a lot of people here that will enjoy that. But man, now you got me interested on it. So there was one of the collaborations you did, and I'm glad you brought that up because when I read the scent profile on it, it said this composed, I think it was blueberries, and
Yeah,
I was like, how is that sounds good? Or it was just
yeah,
weird when I read it. But then I reached out to the guy you did the collaboration. He goes, man, it smells definitely amazing. And
yeah.
Jay said, cannabis, cannabis is my second word. So hey, you see, Jay, it might not be your collaboration, but definitely right on point on that.
Yeah, we'll have to
Uh,
get you on the pickled red
yeah,
hairs.
he's
Look,
he
I've
said
tried a lot of those cannabis
yeah.
scents, and it's really hard to get a good cannabis. They always smell like just something off. I have a few that I'd say they almost smell like a dry tumbleweed. I don't know why
So
anyone ever thought they smelled like actual cannabis.
you're right. There's only two companies, three companies that have they have it on point, and you don't mind me saying it. It's Elite
Go for
Grooming.
it.
They
Okay.
have two. They have the Kush, and there's another one that's called Addiction. Kush is better. The EDC came out with the 419, and it's
Yeah.
you could tell what you're smelling. It also he mixed it with chocolate marshmallow. It's pretty good. Uh, Mikey's Beer Company have one that he did. It's called Pineapple Express. Uh,
Okay.
and you could definitely tell what's in there. Um, Elite Grooming be my favorite one. The one that because
Yeah.
it's just you could definitely tell what it is. There was a question here from Cole Braham. He said, "What is the ETA on the deodorant?" Sorry, I've been if it's been answered, just got here.
The deodorant, I wanted. I said they were supposed to be out last weekend. Then I pushed them to the first. I'm having a few issues with getting that texture right.
Right.
I'm hoping this next week. I got all the containers in, and we got the labels all ready and everything. Let me see if I can find one over here. It doesn't look like I got one right now offhand,
Okay.
but very soon, very soon, and. I don't know if you know anything about like natural deodorants or
Yeah,
anything, but a lot of the times people are either using like a baking soda as your actual active ingredient, and that typically affects people with sensitive skin.
right,
And then a lot of the other active ingredients would be like a zinc. Um, Let me see, like a zinc oxide, I believe it is. But that's actually an active ingredient for sunscreen
right,
more than a deodorant. So with this one here, we've got magnesium hydroxide. We have magnesium, I believe oxide. I can't remember these words. And then a zinc retinol, I believe. And those are going to be the active ingredients to like counteract odor and to help trap moisture.
right.
So
So
should be working pretty good.
the other problem with the deodorant is, and the same thing when you have with the butters on the summertime, it melts. Because I have one like
Yeah.
that. Um, just part of the game, I guess. You got to put it in the refrigerator and then let it cook, let it get cold again. Uh,
Yeah.
I got to bring this up because Baker is not the only one. When you said red hair, that's exactly what I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about red hair and fish, but then when you explained what it was, yeah,
Yeah, I mentioned it somewhere else, and everyone looked at me like, "What does a red hair smell like?" I was thinking, "Well, I'm not like smelling like a ginger's head or anything like that." You know what I mean?
right,
I'm
right,
talking about tons of. So I don't really know. Maybe the name's not so great yet, but that's what it smells like to me. And then I thought about trying to add like a little grape to it, so we could do like a grape red hair and like a different little
right.
fruit red hairs, but it started getting kind of a little too weird. So we might just leave it as the weird pickled red hair. I don't know.
Yeah,
I like having a few different unique scents. Like we have that blown motor on there, and that smells like an automotive cologne. Like I know
right.
it's weird to want to smell like oil and grease and gas, but man, it's actually pretty good. And there's another one in there. We have a sea monkey, and man, that smells like a wet dog a little
Really?
bit to me. You know what I mean? I mean to me. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
right, right.
everybody has a little bit, and maybe people want the wet dog smell. So you never know.
Eh,
It's
So,
listed as a scent note.
right.
Don't
So
worry.
that there's a lot of there's some companies that they make. I mean, when I the company we're talking about, Flaming Beer, they come out with Alabama Nights. Alabama Nights have uh racing fuel on it. It's not racing fuel, but it's just oil, racing fuel
Yeah,
oil, and it for a lot of people. I mean, I liked it. It's I think it smells amazing. Again, I drove truck for a
yeah,
long time, so the diesel smell is it's in my blood, right? So,
yeah,
but yeah, it's
yeah,
sometimes some weird stuff, man. It's just but people like it, right?
yeah. We got that lumber epoxy, and it's the same thing. It kind of has like not exactly like a fresh sawdust, but like sawdust that's been sitting there for a while. Maybe it's got a little bit of glue in there and stuff. I don't know. It just smells like an old workshop or something. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just But yeah, people like nostalgia. People like being tied to moments. I feel like in their life, and that's what scent really does. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people, when think about some of your favorite products or your favorite scents, a lot of those are probably tied to like a memory or a moment in time. Where like,
Yeah.
man, this reminds me of this. Every time I smell this, man, I picture my grandpa, or I picture me being here in this you know, this
Right.
summer or that or this. So I think that's what we're really trying to go for. So people can kind of get a scent that's really going to bring them back to that
Yeah,
happy
because
time.
everybody's different. You know,
Yeah.
everybody's different, and what you might like, I might not like it. What I might like, somebody else might not like it. So that's a different thing. I mean, that's the beauty of everybody. Everybody got a something weird that they like. And there's a
Yeah.
market for it. Of course, there's always a market for it. So
Yeah, and to be honest, that's actually a good way to even look at all these different companies. You know what I mean?
right,
Like every one of these companies out there right now has kind of like their own little thing, their own little twist on their beard
right,
oil or a beard butter twist, and everyone's always trying to figure out who's better or who's the best. Man, we're all good. We're just different. You know what I mean? And everyone's gonna be doing something a little bit different that someone's gonna like. You might like one of the liquid butters
Right.
from Flamin' Beard, and you might like something different from one of the
Right.
other people. So
And
I think that's cool.
that is true. And it's what True North just said. Sense evoke memories, and I definitely agree on that. It's
Yes,
a lot of stuff when a lot of when we buy stuff is sometimes we don't buy it because we need it. We buy it because it reminds you of something, right? So,
yeah,
but oh
yeah.
god,
Trying to think of another little scent that we got going on here. Something not so extreme. Oh, a cola. We're working on a Coca Cola scent or a cola esque
yeah, cola,
scent.
yeah,
Um, yeah, someone. It's not really a collaboration, but someone was asking to do something. Call it like
right,
catastrophic cola. So
right.
we're thinking about doing something like that, and maybe making it to where you can get like cherry added or some vanilla added. So it's still in the works, but yeah, that might be coming here in the next month or so.
Okay.
Might not
Yeah,
be the best time for the soda scents, you know what I mean?
right,
But
right.
we just
Eh,
do things a little different out here.
Baker said pickle hugs, feet, and sleigh beer will bring up some memories. Damn it, Baker.
Yeah.
Oh
All
man.
right. Pickled chicken feet. That's going to be the Baker collab, and then we got the crispy tortillas and
Yeah,
queso
from Jay, right.
for Jay. All right, man. Okay. I'll be working on those. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
That's right. Hey, listen,
You better promote them when they get here.
I remember Steve was talking about Sprite, that he wanted a oil with smell like Sprite. And Small Town Tradition did it for him, and it smells pretty good. It smells just like Sprite, to be honest. So
Nice. That's
it
a
is
hard note to do because you got to get like those bubbles.
the
You know what I
fussiness.
mean?
Yeah.
Like how,
Yep.
yeah. How do you package a bubble? But
Yeah. I don't know.
there's a way to do it. You get that effervescence, right?
Right.
Little.
It's definitely. I mean, I like I say, I have it. You could definitely see the fussiness on it. So it's definitely there.
Yeah.
It's just
Nice.
I there's a lot of
Who
companies that
did?
they have some oils, and then I just wonder how they did it, because
Yeah.
it's unique. I mean, you know, it is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Uh,
but
heck yeah.
man, listen, it's been great to have you on the show for sure, man. I definitely want to go there and look at that soap, because I told the wife we were gonna get some soap. Um,
Yeah.
you know, it's you have something in there for at least for anybody. I was gonna bring this up real quick. The beer community have come up. I remember when I started, man. I started 2 years ago, and then uh, everything had either sandalwood, cedar, or it was just the old.
Tobacco. Yep.
Yeah, the old. I mean, there's nothing wrong with some of them, but it used to be like sandalwood by itself, or cedarwood by itself, or patchouli. It was just the stuff that your grandpa will use, right?
Yeah.
And now it have changed so much to what everybody else is doing, because everybody's putting. They know that they cannot go with the all boring sense. They have to bring it up, and then that's what this
Yeah.
community is doing. All these companies you're doing, all these other companies are doing is taking taking it to the next level on their scent profile. So
Yeah. Yeah, it has been cool, man. Because like you said, we had some really boring scents.
yeah,
I mean, it was just a couple years ago, really.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like the male grooming space has really taken off. If you want to touch base on that, I mean, I feel like there was a point in time when it wasn't cool for guys to do grooming. If
right,
you were even like throwing some cologne on, people would be
right,
looking at you like, "What are you gonna be throwing on a pink shirt next, or what?"
right,
It's
right.
like, "Yo,
Yeah,
dude, I just want to smell good."
it's
But
true.
now we're looking at stuff and saying, "Hey, I shouldn't have to have dried out skin. I shouldn't have to have a beat up
Right,
crispy beard. You know what I mean? Like I can have these things, feel good, and then also smell good. And scent, I feel like brings a lot of confidence. If you're smelling good, you're feeling good, man. You're gonna go conquer the day, conquer the world.
I agree, and he also have to do with how you feel because you know um a scent could make you feel like wow, lift you up, and it have to do with that with uh mental health. Back, now we're bringing that up. It have to do
Yeah,
with mental health because if you even if you, let's say you feel sick, because when we sometimes we feel sick and we're sick, we don't feel like doing nothing, but you take a shower and you do your beer, us as guys, you do your beer, it kind of make you feel like a little bit normal, right? I've been there. I was
yeah,
there last week. I was sick, and then I did my beer, took a shower, did my beer, and then you feel, even though you're still sick, but you feel better, you know. So
yeah,
it had to do with mental, have a lot of mental health of, had to do with the women too, because the woman does the same thing. They, even if they not going somewhere, if they put a little bit of makeup, they put, even if they're gonna stay in the house, they dressed up a little bit. It will make them feel better. It's the same thing with guys. Just
yeah,
it's something that had changed, like you said, a few years back, because like I said, 3 years ago, maybe four, that was not something you hear all the time. You know, like I
yeah.
said, you
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 were only allowed
confront.
to wear blue jeans, t-shirts, and a flannel, and
Right.
that's it. Throw
Oh,
on the
hey,
Gillette deodorant and shut up.
yeah,
Get back to work.
Old Spice, Old Spice, because that's what,
Yeah, yeah.
you grab
Oh,
Old
remember
Spice.
the Axe? Axe was taken off. Remember back in high
Man,
school, Axe, man. Some of
I
those
couldn't.
smelled pretty good, but it was just like
It,
spraying
I couldn't
body
stand it.
spray.
I couldn't
God.
stand a lot of it, man. They were and they were selling like crazy the axe.
Yeah, because no one had anything. Oh wow, here we go. This is what I'm told to do.
Yep.
Spraying some bug
So
spray on your
the
body.
man, but that Old Spice, bringing that back. There was a company, they brought that Old Spice back, and I was like, man, that it just brings
Yeah,
memories.
yeah,
Yeah. So
heck yeah. It ties it all in. So
twice a
yeah,
day
man. Hey,
spray.
I appreciate you bringing me on here, man. It was cool. We were able to connect and set this up. I'm glad I
Yeah.
put this we put
Yeah, no
this
problem,
together.
man. No problem. Like I said, you yeah, I remember that Jay said, you remember that Bob spray? It used to be Bob's. It came out the Axe, and then Bob spray
Yeah,
was,
bod.
yeah.
Yeah, the bod. Yeah.
It was, you seen it. You used to see it at Walmart all
Oh
the time.
man.
Now you can barely see
Yeah.
that at all. They don't. It's
Yeah.
not like we used to. So
Dude, now you go to some of those, at the Walmart sections, there's a full men's grooming
right,
section now,
yeah,
right? That was like, it used to be just like a shelf
like I said,
or
if that,
nothing, or like you said, just here's your Gillette, here's your what we're
and,
telling you to buy, and that's it. Now you got
and
Dr. Squanch in there, you got all kinds of stuff.
and that's true because um, you go to even I try not to buy products from Walmart, but you go to Walmart and you see that beer product is getting bigger, where before it was just
Yeah.
one company. Now you see a little bit different stuff. And I gotta say this, I don't buy from Walmart, but at least I get the idea. I could open and smell it, and then
Yeah.
go to one of the small batch companies and see if they got something in there that smells like that, right? Because sometimes, like I said, let's use for example Gordo. You say Gordo pumpkin, and I'm like, man, that don't sound good, because you don't think of it. They sounds
Yeah.
good, but um, sometimes we
Yeah, at
gotta
least like you said, they can sample it there. So like,
right
that's how they get you. It's
and
like,
search,
man, there was even some of those accents that I really liked. There was one that was like like a dragon fruit or some kind
yeah,
of weird fruit scent, and man, it was good. I think I got discontinued at some point in time, but yeah, you know what's sad though about the all those products in most of the WalMarts and stuff? Like when you actually, because I'm a geek for ingredients. You know what I mean?
right,
Like anytime I look at anyone's website, I go to their ingredients, see what they're adding, see if it's like unique or special or different.
right,
And man, most of the beard oils in those places, they have what's that, MCT
Yeah,
oil, which I think is like a coconut. It's probably not so bad, but they got the mineral oil. And then I've noticed even like if you see aloe oil, there is no such thing as aloe oil. Aloe oil is mineral oil with
right.
aloe vera added, right? So I mean, uh, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just look at the ingredients in there. I'm like, man, I feel bad for some of the guys that go in here and just pick one off the shelf, and they're
Hey,
just
so we all done that. I mean, we all before I knew
yeah,
about the small batch, we all done that.
yeah.
My
That's the
my
gateway beard
actually,
oil.
or I think that one I bought the first time for Walmart. The only one I bought from Walmart, it was Wild Willie. That was the
Wild
first thing.
Village, yeah.
Wild Willie, because and I'll tell you why. It was because I thought it had to do with the Willie, the guy from Dog Dynasty. Come to find out, it wasn't, but so, but that's why I got it. And
Yeah.
Serge say I will be buying. I will be buying again soon.
Heck
So
yeah. Looking for that. Looks like Jay's he's got some allegations, man. You got some of that Cremo beard oil. You got that silver birch, right? That's the
yeah,
good one. That's the good scent that they have. Really.
yeah. Listen, yeah, uh, yeah, Jay. We're so mean to you all the time, Bishop. Baker said, Bishop, you shop at Walmart for beer products. I'm not anymore. I have before. I'd said that before. But, that was one of my first places I ever bought. Uh, I don't even know what Cremo products is. Jay, you probably know because you're saying it. And no, I'm
Yeah,
not.
I think we got some projection going on here.
Right. And then he said, Baker said I'm affiliated with Dr. Squad. I got to be honest. The only Sasquatch is Elegant Sasquatch. I seen it before, but I had never bought from Doctor Squatch or whatever he's called. Uh, you know, hey, now I had tried that company before, Gravy for Beer. I
Yeah,
have, for actually what I did is, and I got it right here. Whoop, I bought for,
got it for the
I have,
sticker.
I have ordered for the stickers, for the stickers. Yeah,
I had high hopes for Grave before Shave. You know what I mean? It looked
right,
cool. The scent profile sounded great. I ordered like their whole sample. This was like a long time ago. Ordered their whole sample kit, all this stuff, their limiteds, all their stuff.
right.
They don't smell like anything. You almost get like no scent. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like it was just so tough. I'm like, what's this? Nothing? Okay, move
Right.
on. I'm like, do you have to add it to your beard before it activates? Is it scratch and sniff? I don't understand. But
Right.
maybe I just got a bad batch or something. But man,
No,
they
it's
were everywhere. They were on Amazon. Their ads were
on
everywhere. They're
Amazon.
easy to
Right.
get.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I got it from Amazon. And I mean, my first uh, what was that? Beer Revolution or Revolution Viking Revolution? It was my first beer product,
Yeah.
and then
Oh man.
after that, it was then when I crossed to small batch, it was Beer and Death. That was my first company I ever bought from, was Beer and Death.
Yeah. There
And
was
after that, I was
there was
hooked.
one of those. Oh, keep going.
And this, like I said, then after that, I was hooked. I couldn't go back to Walmart
Yeah.
or the or Amazon.
Yeah,
No,
I
sir, I
ordered
don't.
one of these Amazon scents, and it was like a beard jelly or something. Oh
Right.
man, it was
Oh
like
yeah.
I didn't even like put it in my beard. I touched it, and I was like, man, this is just a weird consistency, and it smelled like burnt rubber, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
I gotta
No,
search
man.
somewhere else.
Since we so we say me and my wife, we completely switched to natural deodorants. And we will never go back. And the same thing with soap. We use small batch soap. We never go back to the big store for soap unless an
Yeah,
emergency happen. I mean, I guess we have one or two bars somewhere, but I will try not to because it's not the same anymore. I mean, it's like once you go to a small batch and you try this new stuff, you won't you won't go back.
yeah. I mean, it's like eating at a Denny's or eating at a mom and pop's restaurant.
Right. Right.
I mean,
You go for the mom and pops, of course.
I'll even pay, I'll pay more to eat
Yeah,
over here, support the
right,
locals, have a good meal. You know what I mean? Because at least
right,
your
right.
money's coming back to the community. You go to
Yeah,
some of these big brands, and who's getting that? Some CEO or
yeah,
someone
right,
that's
right.
got a stock share in it? No.
So
So
the little city that I live at, man, they have, I think they have like we live in a small little town, and I think they have like four donut shops. They have, I think, 6 or 7 Mexican restaurants, fast food restaurants everywhere. Why you don't open a mom and pop's restaurant that stay open past 8 o'clock and they open on the weekends? Yeah, I don't. I
yeah,
just don't get it.
yeah. It's just just tough for them to stay open and to hire people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it is. It is. But like you said, people will pay more if the service is good and the food is good. People will pay more for that instead of just. But when you don't have an option, then they go to the big chains. Um,
yeah, I mean, same thing. I try not to shop at Walmart if it
right.
costs me 50 cents more somewhere
Oh,
else, and that's
right.
it's what I do. But to be honest, if you're actually comparing prices, Walmart's kind of expensive in certain
Yeah.
areas.
Home Depot.
You got to
Yeah.
really be kind of be doing some comparisons. I'm a
So
Kroger fan myself. I don't know if we're comparing grocery stores here, but
so so I work. I work for Amazon. I'm a operation manager for Amazon.
nice.
So if I can find an Amazon, I buy an Amazon because for me it's easier. You know. All right, Serge. I appreciate it, sir. You have a good one, sir.
Yeah. Later, man.
Yeah. Hey, Brewer. Sometimes I don't even read the comments that Jay made because I think he's too much on the Mary Mary. I think he's
Yeah,
influenced by that.
and I think he meant like a stepping stool. I don't know if
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
was.
Hey,
Uh,
the funny thing is he's not that
it
taller
made
than
me
me.
chuckle.
He's not that
Yeah,
taller than me. I mean, he's a little taller than me, but not a lot taller than me. So,
yeah.
but I'm proud of being short, Jay. At least I'm chosen number 6. Remember that? We love Jay. But no, man.
Heck
Listen,
yeah,
like I said, it was nice to have you here. Uh, you know,
yeah.
anything else? Any last words you want to say before we go? Because I know, Beer Death. I mean, not Beer Death. Born Beard is gonna be on here shortly. Beer
Oh
King
yeah, sweet.
later on today.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, any last words, man?
Just thanks for having me on. I mean, if you're in the chat or you're checking out this video and want to give us a try, like I said, we do have the samples. Buy four, get one free for the sample sprays, and
Right.
we are still running our 20% off your first time order with Drop 20.
Right.
Everything's on the website, so you can find it all on there. But yeah, other than that, man, yeah, thanks for having me come on, and I appreciate everyone down there in the chat stopping by and saying hi.
Yeah, and like I say, you in your chat and your website, I mean, that's something for everybody. That definitely, I gotta say that it's something for everybody.
Yeah. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Really gear up towards that. I mean, like I said, that my wife's heavily involved, and she definitely has a list of stuff that she wants to add. But
Right.
slow and steady wins the race. So you don't want to flood it with too many products. So not yet. No.
Yeah, yeah. So, man,
Oh,
like I say, I really appreciate you being here. Anytime you need anything new, just let me know. And
okay.
then anytime you want to promote something, definitely reach out to me, and I will try to do my best. For sure, for sure. So,
Right on, man. Thank you.
well,
Appreciate you
guys,
guys.
yeah. Again, I'm gonna remember Sunday night, 8 o'clock, 8:30. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. What's the Crack with Baker, 8:30, and it's a great show. And then this Monday night, Monday Night Mayhem at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Tactical Sana's show. Me, Tactical Sana, and Beer Chief will be there. It's a great show. We do have a guest. He was on the um, Buckeye Beer Battle 3. And then we will have on Thursday the Three Amigos with Sana Tom, um, Tactical Sana, and Beer Chief. Also on Thursday is the Beer Respect. I don't have their logo here, but I will get it. I promise. Uh, at 9 o'clock. So check it out. It's definitely a great lineup. And then Tuesday is Tara is live at I think it's 7 o'clock uh, on her channel. She always put great content in there. And this is just for Baker. We're gonna do this real quick, you know, because he's AI. The last AI he did. So Baker, we love you. You be safe getting home, and everybody in the chat, I really appreciate it. Remember, if you guys be kind and go to donate. This is for the belt for the Buckeye Four. Um, it's for a great cause. He's trying to make it where others army personnel that do leather could make each of their uh, ranks for the military, and this will cover the leather for it. And also, I'm gonna throw this in here. Some companies were generous enough to give us this discount when you go, when you go purchase on them. So I really, really appreciate it. Again, Mr. James, I really, really thank you.
Yeah,
And
I appreciate it.
you definitely have a good one. And like I said, anything you need, please let me know. And
All right.
yes, hold on, don't go nowhere.